Hi, this is a review of Marvel Agents S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm just gonna get into it. The show, the episode was an amazing episode. Um, it kind of teased a little bit. I didn't give too much away of either side. I'm glad that they left the Rena and the doctor thing of the Doctor Who's Sky's father thing alone. Um, I'm pretty excited of what they did in the episode now. Um, what I mean is, basically, we discover that Hydra's recruiting. The only way that they're recruiting is by either basically going and paying off the person, and, or or brainwashing. That's how they do in their recruiting. Or if they don't comply, especially if they have an ability, they'll kill them. The first episode we see is one Agent 83 being manipulated, being brainwashed, being in the process of being brainwashed. We see it in the beginning, the middle, and the end of the show. Towards the end, we discover that she has been completely brainwashed. As much as she's fought it, she has been completely brainwashed. In the beginning, after the first scene we see of the process of her being brainwashed, we see Simmons, who we discover is indeed embedded in Hydra. She's undercover a Hydra. Um, I guess a lot of people took that as surprise. They thought she was Hydra, but she's undercover as Hydra. A lot of people can't don't believe that she's able to maintain her cover, basically lie and do what Ward did, but she's able to. Um, the second command at the Hydra over there notices that she knows the subject that they sent agents after. They bring back a character from the first season. Not too surprised. I was expecting that. Um, they brought back the kid that from the Shield Academy, Science Academy. Um, I stuttered a lot. They brought him back. We discovered that he was sent to the box, and he has an ability. Wherever he turns, he's able to turn to make it frozen, or turn into icicles, turn into ice. He's able to manipulate it as well too. Um, we discover he was at the sandbox, and he was the one that helped Hydra take over the sandbox. He was also brainwashed at the sandbox. So Hydra has been doing this for quite a long time, brainwashing some of the superhumans at the sandbox to use for their own purposes. We discover that. Um, we see more of the Sky and Ward relationship. How I mean, yeah, the Sky and Ward relationship, but it's more of a what do you call it? I had it in my head. It's more of Hannibal Lecter meets Hannibal Lecter type thing, meaning, and we discover at the end of the series as well too that Ward tells her her father's alive, and when you're ready, I'll be able to take you. So it kind of leads you up to think like, is Ward gonna use this to get out and manipulate her um into getting him out, believing that he knows where her father is. I don't think he really knows, but it's it's an interesting twist because she runs out and then the watch, which takes her blood pressure, goes just rises. All right, the blood pressure just rises up, rises up, rises up. She's able to calm herself down, but she can't. It was a revelation that hit. But we discover that Ward tells her that Hydra, has been brainwashing, has done things. Hydra will do anything. Shield, they will debate on whether it's good or bad, but Hydra is always ready to pull the trigger. Um, we discover while Simmons is at Hydra, we see the scene and where she comes home. That's when we know she's a mole. Coulson's there waiting for her. He's waiting her to debrief him on what she discovered. She discovers that people with abilities are being recruited at Hydra. Um, we then later on find out between a meetup between Fitz and Ward, which does not go well. Fitz almost tries to kill him. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not too surprised. Fitz tries to kill him, and basically Fitz tries to show him what had happened to him when he injected him when Ward injected him and Fitz Simmons in the water in the little box thing last season. Um, it does not go too well for Ward. He basically tries to kill Ward, but Ward tells him. Ward finds out through Fitz that they are going after Donnie, which is the one of the science students at the Shield Academy from last season. He tells him, he yells at him that you need to get in touch with them. So Donnie is the was the one that took the sandbox for Hydra. I like the Mac and Fitz relationship. Um, it's like Fitz is right now speaking a different language, and the only person that can help him communicate it properly is Mac, which is good. We kind of need that type of relationship because Simmons is not there, so we need that type of relation friendship, because that's what Simmons and Fitz were in the first season. Then we go um, the second commander Hydra suspects Simmons is not completely being honest with them, that she's not completely loyal. He takes her on a mission to go and get Donnie, and we learn that he doesn't do, he wants a second chance, but he wants to reactivate since Donnie's been brainwashed. They've been looking for Donnie and trying to reactivate him. So he tells her what to say, and Donnie, it doesn't work on Donnie. I guess because it wasn't coming from him, because he's the one that probably most likely handled the triggers, the triggers to the triggers that activated the sleeper soldiers. So we learn that they wanted to take her because she knew Donnie from the academy, and basically bring back into the fold. While they're taking him off the while they're leaving with them. While they're there, Shield comes as well too. Maria May, Hunter, and Sky. Hunter tries to take the spot, but Maria May sees Simmons and shoots Hunter. Guessing that was payback. There might be a real little relationship between Hunter and May. As you know, he's trying to apologize for shooting them, which hasn't gone well. Hasn't gone well at all. I'm glad they're pinning Hunter either with Maria May or Sky, because throughout the whole episode he's like the Sky, so because she's at the gun range. So no, he's like, oh, we have a bet. Did you go to the academy? No. And then there's another. Then he's like, oh, you ever cross anyone off? No. So it's like, I guess he's I guess Maria May and him will be mentor or replacement mentors for Sky from replacements of Ward, because he's the one that started training her to become a shield, and she had a little badge for a few days, but shit, everything went to shit. This so some of this review, basically, this it was really good. I didn't expect so much out of it. You got tidbits of things to come. We still don't know who's the Kraken, who's the guy from that's running this Hydra organization. What's his role? We won't find out more about him until Agent Carter starts showing up. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but because he's revealed it in the past, Agent Carter, and he's here in the present. We don't know. Maybe he's a clone. Maybe he was in stasis, just like just like where the Winter Soldier was. Maybe, but that's a pretty long time. But he's pretty patient. He's patient with the brainwashing. He's patient about everything else. So we're gonna guess he's gonna be a very formidable opponent for Coulson. And the episode was pretty good. I'm not disappointed that the Obelisk wasn't in it. I wasn't really disappointed that Coulson had his breakdown again. I'm glad they had got more tech. Right now, Shield budget is they're really broke, and and for some reason Hydra has cash up the wazoo, and we see that the difference between we start to see more and more the difference between Hydra and Shield. How Hydra is a corporation who does, and then Shield is trying their best to rise back up into the business, but then it's not working out. They don't even have enough for their for the bus to fuel the bus, which is crazy. But it seems like both sides don't have enough soldiers. They're trying to scrap whatever's left and trying to obtain. So hopefully, next season we get more and more and more. And by what I mean by more and more and more, I hope we get dive deeper. Now, mind you, the show's not held by the movies, so it's gonna be its own thing from now on until the Avengers 2 movie, Age of Ultron. So, so yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions or uh, anything I haven't discussed, you can comment at the bottom. Subscribe, like. This is my creative concept review. Whatever that means. Um, and I'm gonna try to post these videos earlier, right after, like 2 hours after the show premieres. And I'm gonna try to be on doing it constantly and every week. If not, the night after the show shows up, most likely the next day or 2 days after. Give me time, and but thank you for watching. Thank you for surviving this video. if it is. You can comment below. I will put my Twitter. You could ask me questions on Twitter, and I'll respond. I always respond to people. And if you have any theories, any thoughts, just let me know. And yeah, we could have a discussion. All right, bye.